Hello, once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is the Emirates Stadium.
Will you please welcome Nottingham
And our
Forest
match today, Arsenal, and they will play Nottingham Forest.
Arsenal.
This is the Arsenal lineup. Bernd Leno starts in goal. Laurent Koscielny starts with Socrates Papastatopoulos in central defence. Koke starts with Mesut Ozil in central midfield.
And they've gone with two up front today. Here's Martial. This with a chance to go into the lead now.
Corner for Arsenal.
Well, he's had a go. He really gave it the laces there, didn't he, Alan?
Yeah, he did connect with it beautifully. Not a bad effort at all.
Well, it was an ambitious effort, and it nearly produced a great reward.
I think he's trying to catch the goalkeeper by surprise there, because he was an awfully long way out.
Koke.
And shoots! A great chance to go in front, and they have done.
Oh, that could be a big goal, because this side knows how to defend a lead.
You have to be there to score it, and he ran in and got his reward, just couldn't miss.
No, it was a poacher's effort. The final finish wasn't difficult, but to get there, it took a little bit of instinct.
Koke.
Here's hers. Shots on here. Well, they've all gone to the defender to say well done, but I think the guy who had the chance really should have scored.
Well, he had the chance to get his shot away, even though he had to take it quickly. Should have done better.
It's still tight, but when you struggle to score goals, it's an awkward position to be in at half-time, and they are trailing.
Well, being such low scorers, it does put an awful lot of pressure on the defenders.
Room now out on the wing. Ozil, difficult skill, good effort.
Yeah, timed it perfectly, as you have to do with those volleys.
And that was the chance to hit the target. That's what will disappoint him. He didn't even work the goalkeeper.
Well, the lad putting the cross in will be entitled to ask why he didn't do better there. Over the bar. Should have ended up in the back of the net for me.
And Arsenal are going to bring on some fresh legs. Well, the manager will be delighted with the way his team have played so far, but he's going to make a substitution here just to hope that he can retain this lead.
Here's the chance. Great save. What a diving goalkeeper.
Well, he's happy to go off, I think. He's done his job, really, in the midfield today. And a very happy outing for a very good player.
Well, somebody like that in the middle of the park who's dominant and can pass the ball as well. Absolutely priceless in the modern day.
Cleared away, well away from goal.
Valverde.
Could he really wrap it up now? Well, no, he couldn't take the chance.
Well, you think they should still win, but you never know. Every manager wants his team to be ruthless, and that was such an opportunity. No wonder he's unhappy at that miss.
A very, very strong performance from the winning team today. They'll be delighted with not just the result, but the way they achieved it.
Yeah, they all stuck together, and you just wonder how far this team can go. At the moment, it looks as if they can go far.
The kind of win that perhaps we expected. They've scored enough goals to get the result, and they just kept the rather below-par visitors, and they have been below par for much of the season, particularly in the goal-scoring stakes, kept them out of harm's way.
Yeah, the home defenders here have taken most of the plaudits this season, but it's time for the attackers to get a bit of praise after this one.
very big welcome to you to Vicarage Road. Delighted to have your company, and I'm delighted to have the company of Alan Smith. Watford in our game today against Arsenal. A real reshuffle for Arsenal. Ben Leno starts in goal. Alberto Moreno starts alongside Hector Bellerin in the full-back positions. Henrik Mkhitaryan plays with Alex Iwobi on the flanks. Alexandre Lacazette is the lone striker today. Arsenal, they're in fine fettle and looking for another win after that home success against Nottingham Forest.
Yeah, 1-0, and I think they can steady the ship with at least a draw here.
Mkhitaryan! Oh, it's the post! Gonna try one now. The goalkeeper to the rescue.
Well, it's 1 against 1, and this keeper's got a good track record in those situations.
Henrik Mkhitaryan. Lacazette. Lacazette! Opening goal. It belongs to Arsenal.
Oh, you won't see many better finishes than that.
Well, you can see how close that was to actually hitting the bar, but it's into the roof of the net. Spectacular.
It is, and the keeper couldn't get across. It was a decent strike.
Iwobi. Good vision. Intercepted well. Lacazette! Lacazette! 2 in front now.
Well, keep the concentration, and they've won this match, I think.
He took it with great aplomb. I'm sure getting the first goal gave him the confidence to grab the second chance here. The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken.
Well, it's great when a plan comes together, and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
Lacazette. Iwobi. The pass threaded through. In on the goalkeeper. That's a brilliant goal. It's his 3rd goal. It's a hat-trick today. He's really been on form. Well, a wonderful achievement to get 3 goals in a team like this, against opposition like this. It's a special day.
Certainly is, for a special player too. A player that is the clinical sort, and he's shown us that today.
Opening them up with a through pass. Bit of a sprint for the goalkeeper, but that is a penalty kick.
But once the challenge came in, he went down without any hesitation, got his reward.
Referee's shown the card, it's yellow to the Arsenal man.
Yeah, and the referee's angle was perfect, he had a great view.
You can see what he was trying to do, Alan, with that slide challenge, but it's definitely a foul.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
That's saved! Only one team in it as we head for half-time. Only one team in it. The other team, they are struggling.
Well, wildly different team talks, I think, from the managers. One's got an awful lot of work to do. The other one will be saying, same again, please, lads.
Mkhitaryan. Now, can he take them on? It's a deep cross towards the back post. And the manager, Alan, is making this change here. Substitution will take place.
Pleasure to be here to see it, Martin, and he'll be grabbing that match ball at the end of this match.
Top player, top performance today from him, right on his game. He's being substituted now, and the crowd have loved watching his performance.
Yeah, it's just all gone right. Doesn't happen all the time, but one of those days where he didn't really put a foot wrong.
Here's Gray. That's great work by the goalkeeper. It's looking good, this move.
He's got his shot off now. It's a drive of some power, but off target.
Yeah, unlucky. Didn't quite get set for that one.
Olivier Giroud.
They might have played him in here. Really in the clear now, in on goal. Got to keep his nerve here.
Tried to keep it down, but couldn't.
If he had have, I think the keeper might have been struggling there.
It looked a good cross, but in the end, it was misleading.
He could cross it now.
All about picking the right pass now as he cuts it back.
Good reach by the goalkeeper to tip it over the bar. Now it's a corner. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
No wonder he's looking pleased. He could do no wrong out there.
A big warm welcome to you to Turf Moor here in Burnley, one of the traditional football grounds anywhere in England. And Alan Smith, who's been here many times, is here again.
Line up today.
It's Burnley today against Arsenal.
Number 7, thank you. Enjoy
A real
the game.
reshuffle for Arsenal. Bernd Leno starts in goal. Sad Kolasinac starts alongside Hector Bellerin in the full-back positions. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang starts with Anthony Martial on the flanks. In attack, Alexandre Lacazette starts his hat-trick in the last game. Now Anthony Martial. Lacazette.
There's good movement forward here. Ball into the box came from Hector Bellerin. It's goal! Fantastic start. Really quick off the blocks here. And they've given themselves a terrific boost for what lies ahead.
That is a great goal of its type. Perhaps don't see as many as we used to of it, but the cross made the header so possible.
Yeah, it is still one of the best sights in football, and I think supporters enjoy it. Spectacular header.
Lacazette.
He's got his shot off now. Powerful drive, close enough to suggest, have another go, son.
Yeah, strong shot. I think the keeper saw it coming all the way, though.
Corner played in. He works so hard on his heading, he needs to do a bit more work, I think.
Yeah, the keeper's waving that one bye-bye.
Well, this could be dangerous in a wide position. Looking for Lacazette in the centre.
Oh, really close, great technique there.
Oh, there's no finer sight than when you get that right. Unlucky.
Well, the player that we're featuring here has done well. He's certainly been an influence on this first half.
Well, he played really well, didn't he? And he got himself a goal to put his team ahead. He'll be pleased with that first 45 minutes.
It's unlike him, really, to play the ball straight to the opposition.
Not one from the textbook, that one, a booking, I think. The referee has shown the player
a yellow card.
Yeah, and that player's just got to be careful now.
Rash, Alan, reckless.
Well, he made up his mind and he was committed to the sliding tackle. Just missed out on the ball, though.
And it is a substitute coming on for an already booked player.
I would guess in this possession play here, they're trying to get the opposition to come out and harry them and maybe bend past their way through them.
Well, here's an opportunity with the ball over the top. Looks the goalkeeper in the eye. And he's volleyed it in.
He's one of these lads, I think, that he's confident on the volley. And he showed it there, didn't he?
He took it on, and that showed a bit of courage, but he was rewarded for his bravery with the perfect volley.
Well, sometimes they can fly into Rose Z, but that one, back of the net. Well done, son. Well, it's great when a plan comes together, and the manager doubly delighted with the way his team are playing.
And Arsenal are going to bring on some fresh legs.
Lacazette. Aubameyang. Oh, fantastic goal. Hat-trick. Goal number 3 here. And it's a perfect day for the player.
Well, some players might switch off if they've scored a goal, even 2 goals in the game, but he's greedy for more, in the best way, I mean, and he's got a hat-trick.
Yeah, he's been a danger from the start. His work rate, his runs off the ball have been top class.
Coming off the pitch, number 2, Hector Bellerin. Coming onto the pitch, number 15, Ainsley Maitland-Niles. 4 minutes of added time.
Probing with the pass.
And he's flagged offside. Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, he goes across and grabs the match ball from the ref, a hat-trick, and that's to be treasured by any player.
Well, now we are down to the last 16 in the Emirates FA Cup, the 5th round stage.
Well, both these teams have played really well to get to this point, and I'll be hoping to continue that form.
And our match today, Arsenal against Crystal Palace. This is the Arsenal lineup. It's a real group mentality in this lineup about pressing the opposition into making mistakes and cashing in on it straight away.
Well, it takes a lot of energy, a lot of motivation. It's easy to drop off, and when you do drop off that really aggressive closing down, that's when it can fall down.
Arsenal's turn now to get at the opposition.
Italian!
It's in! It's a great start for them. A wonderful goal. And we'll now have to see whether that will change both managers' approach to this game.
A goal from Mkhitaryan, and look at the net bulging. First time finish, hit with real power.
Well, let's take another look at the goal.
Oh, look at the manager. He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
Mesut Ozil. Olivier Giroud.
for grabs here. Threading it through. Giroud in the middle.
Just seemed to be a bit too tense at the final moment, and it could have been an important moment for them.
Well, I just thought it was careless, actually.
But what a good ball into the middle.
Well, it's come straight to him. It's a simple enough header, but he's just mistimed it so badly.
Opportunity in a wider area. Change of direction, infield. It will be! And it's in by the post!
That was perhaps the place where it was impossible to save it. No goalkeeper could have reached that. It clips the post on the way in.
Yeah, really good strike. He took it early as well, and I think that's what caught the goalie off guard as much as anything.
Well, the first half has given us a bit of a guide here as to what's going to happen, as to who's going to go through and who's going to go out.
Yeah, I think deservedly leading at the break, and what a carrot to knock out their opponents from this tournament. They just keep it together, last 45.
And Arsenal are going to bring on some fresh legs. Valverde. Iwobi.
Now Alberto Moreno, Mkhitaryan. Great goal! Great power with the header. Excellently placed. Fine goal.
Well, I've always been an admirer of good headers, and this was certainly one of those. A thumping effort.
That goal really takes your breath away.
Well, he's got a track record of that. On his left side, he's so dangerous.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal.
Well, I know this manager's been working hard on the training ground on a certain shape, and boy, is it getting results out there.
I have to say, it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals.
Well, there it is. More serious damage. Fine free kick.
Yeah, he looked confident from the off there. Almost knew that he was going to score. Always gets involved, this manager. Loves to hug his players after a goal. Great scenes.
Well, he can do that, and he's done it again.
Well, so often you see it go high and wide, but he got his angles exactly right there.
Well, here's the goal again. Well, it's a sensible move here, I think. They're going to maybe just sit back on their laurels, dig in for victory, putting on another defender.
Well, they are. The only danger is if you're inviting pressure, you sink too deep. But you can understand the move.
It's lovely to watch the ball being passed with this sort of level of play, Alan.
It's the understanding, the technique.
They've opened them up here.
Out. That did look like a real opening, but they've dealt with it.
The shot.
Well, he's skimmed the top of the bar here.
I think the keeper was probably comfortable, but decent effort.
Iwobi. Olivier Giroud.
Had a crack. Very good piece of work by the goalkeeper to turn that away from danger.
And that's a corner for Arsenal. He did see it all the way, Alan, but it's still a good save.
The ball did move in the air a touch, so he had to keep his concentration.
That's a fine shot, an even better save. A confirmation then of their success in this cup tie today.
Well, they sailed close to the wind once or twice, some good saves from the keeper, but I think they just about deserve this win.
Well, undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
A really good day at the office for him. Grabs himself a couple in a win. Couldn't be much better.